Hello? Okay. I hope everybody can hear me. Okay. I hope everybody. So, not good at talking. So this is me and Leon and Ping Pong's Adventures of my favorite game, Final Fantasy VII. I'm big on this. So it's an intro. Let's just watch the intro and then I'll explain. It's a good intro. I grew up on this game, so this is the prequel. So this is the first in the timeline things. This is technically how it all began. But this is so you could consider this the third game of the franchise, Crisis Core, and this is pretty much how it all began. How Final Fantasy VII all began. And we'll get into more details about that later.
Thai troops have hijacked Shinra Express, Mark 93-2.
Have Leon here with me. Just me and Leon and Ping Pong. My dog and Ping Pong and my other dog.
3, 2, 1. Mark. Begin mission. Operative is ready for insertion.
The train has been overrun by Wu Tai troops. Eliminate them and regain control of the train.
Oh yeah!
Get serious!
Like this is the awesome intro to any video game franchise.
Zack! Zack, focus. There are no Shinra troops on this train. Understood?
Hello to you too. Come and get it. Hey!
For whoever's watching, if you have any comments or anything or questions, chat. I am a nerd. But, I wish I could do this in real life, but I think running on top of a train is highly illegal.
Soldier second class Zack, on the job!
It would be fun. Leon's looking at me like, dude, don't even think about it. But that is, they entertain me.
Train Mark 93-2 rerouted to Sector 1 station near Mako Reactor 1. Proceed to Mission Phase 2 and change the regular phase to red.
So, if those of you are confused or anything, this is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. When Razor phones were a
Zack
thing.
speaking.
Making progress, Zack?
Angeal, what's going on? Why are we fighting Shinra troops?
They're Wu Tai troops in disguise. Now, head to the open area above.
You mean towards Sector 8?
Yes. But first, you're gonna have to clear a path.
Clear a path?
So, this is the remake of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. There are some little downsides, like the voice acting on some of the
So I can
actors.
cut loose, right?
Back here. If you guys look up the original voice actor, like the original
It's
the
showtime.
voice acting is way better.
Activating combat mode.
So, Granted, this is the first stage, makes life easier. It's just hack and slash and killing, that's all it is.
Oh yeah!
Not too bad.
Piece of cake. I'll make first in no time.
Go up the stairs at the end of the platform.
You
So-
got it.
Yeah, the voice acting on this it's not as good as the original, but it does get emotional, especially towards the end. But you'll notice it, like if to those who actually played the original game on the PS2, you'll notice like the big difference and things like that. But it is fun to play. I'm glad they're remaking it.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Showing your back to the enemy. Overconfidence will destroy you.
What is this? Damn it. You're not the only hero.
It's over.
See, now that would be cool.
Impossible.
If people could walk around with swords.
Thanks, Angeal.
Honestly, I wish I could have a house like that where I could just set up virtual reality. How cool would that be? Do you think the military would actually have something like that?
Training's over.
Why? You serious? I was just getting warmed up.
Zack. Embrace your dreams.
Huh?
If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams. And honor.
So yeah, I'm sorry I get quiet during the cutscenes and things like that. Um, I just want you guys to, hear the video and stuff. Yes, I did clear the game, so it is like a new game plus, but I am playing it on a harder difficulty, so that way, one, I don't get the challenge, like I get a challenge, because trust me, you may think that like it's easy, but it is not. Prologue cleared, so it is going to be on the harder difficulty with New Game Plus, so there is some stuff there, but I will still be playing normally. Um, If I could increase the difficulty more, I would, but there's only normal and hard because this game is very short versus the remake and versus the thing. But again, we're talking about Final Fantasy VII. Now, I will be trying to play the original. Not too sure if they have it. I think they have it on the PlayStation Plus, but I'll play the original and before the remakes because the remakes only have the first two games. So technically, the original is a 4-disc game. The remake is so the remake is the first disc, second disc, the remake is the first game, which is the first disc, first two discs, first disc, and then the second one is the second two discs, and then the last game coming out will be the last discs. So I will be playing the original, and then I will be playing the remakes, and as they come out, we'll go along together. And yeah, we'll try to platinum the game out too, because I would love to platinum the game with everyone. That way we could all feel good, and you guys can try to give me tips and stuff like, hey, don't forget this, this, and this. It'd be nice to be interactive with uh, everyone as I'm playing the game. To those who are watching and who would like to watch. But for those you know, Shinra, it'll be explained in the story.
Hey, Zack. You seem a little on edge.
Can you blame me? All this training and no assignments. Like they're hanging me out to dry. You must be pretty busy with everyone off base.
Off base? Wait, haven't you heard? There's been a mass desertion at Soldier.
Huh?
One of the firsts has deserted. Took a bunch of seconds and thirds with him. All from Wutai. Motive, goal, all a mystery right now. This mass soldier desertion is why your training's on hold. Whoa, a first.
Zack, you're up.
Yeah, finally. Time for some real action.
So,
Yes, it'll be your show.
Yes!
Report to Director Lazard. There'll be a briefing.
so for those of you who are like confused, Shinra is the electrical company, and oh, sorry,
It's
Still
good to
story.
finally meet face to face. Lazard, Director of Soldier.
Hey,
On to business. Soldier First Class Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai. Know anything about this?
not a clue.
The mission is currently stuck in limbo. That's why we've decided to send you.
To Wutai?
Yes. This war has gone on long enough.
I've recommended you for first.
Oh, Angeal! I love you, man! Angeal!
Don't make me regret this, Zack.
Sir.
Once you're packed, you'll leave at once.
After entering Wutai, we go straight to work.
So, if you have any questions, just ask
Hey,
me.
Zack. Anything you want to know? Just ask. First, we should really go over combat. You probably got a handle on it in training, but I sent you a mail explaining the basics. Take a look, okay?
Gotta love the training. So, if anybody wants to know, outside of that, this is the menu here. Shops, mail, that's what he's telling me about. Tutorials, stuff like that. And then this is the Shinra shop where, you know, this is the easier thing because it's like now I don't have to go like run all the way back to the stores. I could just go to a store in a menu. A lot of games I wish did that. But, so this is Zack, if level 35, that's how I did it the game. I'm just revisiting, so, but, if anybody's confused, so Shinra is the electrical power company, and basically, they, use what is called Mako energy, which is energy derived from the planet to make your everyday life. So, for example, best comparison would be like Shinra is. You could think of Shinra as, let's say, your electrical company decided, hey, we're the biggest thing, you know. They have multiple sectors. Like, think of it as the U.S. Like, think of it as a government. Shinra basically controls the electricity. They are draining the planet and to power homes, so lights, trains, etc., materia, stuff like that. And so that is what Shinra is. Hence, in the corner there, next to my name, you see Shinra Electric Power Company. They are the company, and they have the military. They have the government. So think of them as the government, and soldiers are. Hence the name, they're soldiers. So there's different rankings. Like soldier first class is like their number one guys, like the most powerful. Like this is their leaders, their generals, stuff like that. Then there's second class lieutenants, and then so on and so forth, going down to regular soldiers. This is Zach. He's soldier second class and trained under Angio. As you can see, let's see if there. I don't know if there is a. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the. So this is the DMW. This is where I learned special limit breaks and stuff like that when I unlock certain characters. So there is no like status.
So.
Yeah, so I read it all.
What?
You know, I didn't read it all.
I mean, I doubt you'd get it all in one read.
That is so not true.
Well, it's there if you want to review. Oh, the materia you were using during training has been taken back. Powerful materia have to be earned. Those are the soldier rules. Now, let's talk about missions. The various services Shinra provides for civilians, those are what we call missions. To take on missions, you first have to register your information on the mission board. Once registered, you can look up mission information on your handset. I'll show you how to register on the board.
So basically, they're explaining everything, but materia, if those of you want to know, materia, like these here, it's crystallized magic. So basically, you can think of like the planet crystallized things through Mako. It gets cured through Mako and stuff like that, which create different material, which is like Curagas, you know, your spells, your attacks, your, you know, stuff like your attacks, your boosts, your information. So it's fun to know it. And speaking of which, I don't have certain things. So as I level up, I'll get more materia. You know, you level up the materia, you can master it, which makes it more powerful to go. Or you can switch it to SP. In this case, I think I could switch it to this, and I get a thing, and it levels up. It'll level me up or anything of that nature. I tend to be a little hoarder when it comes down to it, as you can see by the multiple same exact materials. I do apologize for that. But we will get more into it. As the game progresses, we'll get more into materia and things you want to know. But we're going to register.
Now that you're officially registered, you should try a mission.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
The save, if you're not completely sure about something, read the tutorial mail that I sent you.
So a lot of the missions here is how you unlock things. Oh, let me see. So a lot of the games, like a lot of the missions, like if you want to unlock certain things, you have to complete missions. Like in this case, like, and as I go, I unlock, like this case, like next bonus, thunder thing. But each mission, like this is training missions, each mission will have like, here, if you beat this mission, you get an elixir, which is the most powerful, like, healing item, where it heals both your magic and your HP. There is stamina in this game, which is for the yellow materia, which is like your thunder blades, your jumps, stuff like that, that does physical attacks. I don't use much of those, but I will, throughout this game, I will level up more, and you'll see as I go.
Activating combat mode.
I do love that I can take anything out in one hit. But I will tell you, it's easy now because this is like the beginning of the game, training and all this stuff. So enemies, and my level 35. But enemies are like stupid simple, and this is for any game you do. Like, it gets very simple, and we'll just go along until we go forward.
Nice work. You cleared the mission.
I could have done it blindfolded.
You're the man. I can't wait to see how you do in Wutai. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Let me explain about these supply pods. In these pods, you'll find items that you can use in battle. Compliments of the company.
So they're provisions for soldier members.
Make sure they don't go to waste. Check the pods before every mission. Ah, I wonder what's in there today.
So these are like items.
All right, looks like you're all ready to head out. Lastly, let me tell you about mail. Just now, I sent mail to your handset. You can also get messages from Director Lazard and news about the company via mail. You should check it regularly. Who knows? Maybe you'll even get mail from new friends you make.
Yes!
But don't just read mail that you get from girls, okay? Well, I guess that's everything. Looks like it's time for you to head out. You're with Angeal, right? Good luck.
Yeah, thanks for all the help.
Hey, there's a limit to...
Yeah, I get greedy. So, during the game, you get to quit. Let's read the mail he sent me. Congrats on my first mail. Now that you've gotten your amendment, I made a loyal... So, this is explaining what Midgard is. Midgard is a floating city. So, underneath the city is the slums. Basically, it's a giant... Think of Midgard as a giant tree, a metal disc. Best way I could say it is like, you know how you go to weddings and they have the dessert trays. So think of Midgard as that. So at the giant disc on the top that holds like, you know, rich people, middle class, stuff like that. And then below those metal plates, those metal discs, below that is the slums, which is your poor, you know, stuff like that. You know, you're poor, you're homeless. Migrants, stuff like that. So we just read all that as I'm talking. Let's see, we've got new equipment, but I have to beat the game a little bit more to equip more stuff. As you can see, I have again, we're doing New Game Plus, but a lot of these armor like the Black Cow, triple limits, increase, you know, stuff like that. I'm keeping things the way they are. So again, and then this is my fusion material, the Hellblizziga. That's the most powerful material in the game. I feel like I'm cheating. I'm not gonna lie to you folks, I do feel like I'm cheating by having all of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change it out, and we're gonna earn it. So I'm gonna unequip everything, and we're gonna earn this, because I feel like that's the way to go. So we just unlock a bronze angle. That's all we got. Yeah, because I feel like we should earn, like, I shouldn't, like, this is New Game Plus, I worked hard for it, but going on this adventure, I feel like we should start it from the beginning. No cheats, no nothing. Oh, I have to heal because now I've been a little cheeky. Well, let's see if there's any new missions. Okay, let's see if there's any new missions. Oops. So, this is it here. Streamer power coverage. That's the only mission. So, that's okay. Again, let's equip we can still equip the basic materials like cure and stuff. So, like I said, I am going to sort everything out by level. Oops. Wow. Cheeky me. But I can't do descending order, so we're gonna be fine. So, typically, we're going by level. I like cure. So you want to do like your typical, and as we go through things, we'll equip stronger material as things get harder. So once we hit a roadblock, we'll hit something stronger, or we can make it. It's up to you, honestly. I don't mind. Again, this is New Game Plus, but in regular game, I'll only have like regular cure, fire, thunder, stuff like that. So fire, thunder, and blizzard. Those are your basic, those are your basic spells, stuff like that, to go through it. But let me get your thoughts on things, if anything, because I don't want to make the game too easy, but I don't think you guys understand how stupidly hard this is. But, you know what, no, I'm gonna stick to what I'm saying. So, I'm gonna give the regular spells, but I'm gonna mix it up, so I'm gonna do thunder, blizzard, your stronger stuff, fire, and cure. Cure is like your biggest one. And then, just in case if we do, so I'm gonna put cure square, fire. I like cure triangle, fires. You see that I'll get a little bit weird with it. I'm weird. So, but if later on you got like things get in trouble, I'll just secretly equip these. If you guys feel like you don't care and you're just more into the story of it all and wondering to know, let me know. So hell, Gravaga, Quake is a good one. And so if you want to know what the spell does, like it's on the bottom there. Oh, that's what it was. I can't use Gravaga. Gravaga is not that good. It's good, but compared to that. So that's the set, but as like I said, and I know I'm taking forever. I do apologize. Like, get on with it. I'm trying. So as I said, throughout the game we're gonna go along, but this is just the emergency. Like, hey, let's get that guy. But this is what I'm gonna be running for now until I figure we get high enough to do like other things.
There's little to...
So go back in here and be like, hey, guy.
It's time to head to Wutai. Are you ready?
I'll be joining you as well. I'm counting on you.
Sir!
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
No. To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Thanks?
That's like a smack in the face to say that.
Fort Tamblin is straight ahead. Let's go. The unit is already standing by.
You two there! Hold it!
Okay then. Leave this to me.
Activating combat mode.
Later!
So as you can see, this is the reason why I switched my gear.
Oh yeah!
Because I'm one-shotting a lot of people.
Okay, next!
Calm down, Zach.
No can do. I mean, the director is watching, right? So I have to make a good impression.
Zach. Heard of dumb apples?
No? What's that?
Incredible. You really don't know. Well, so much for you making first.
Whoa, wait! What's this dumb apple?
So that'll be explained later on in the game. But if you guys feel that I should just start from the beginning, so I'm getting the hang of this. But if you guys feel like I should start from scratch, I'm more than happy to. Without the
Activating combat mode.
like I said, it's a difficult game.
Oh
With
yeah!
the New Game Plus, like later on as I go, New Game Plus is not gonna go. So there is a little trick to here, so there's a little trick to this game. Anywhere you open in like big areas, enemies will immediately pop out at you.
Activating combat mode.
So if you hug up against the wall, you could actually walk through an entire level
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
without having single battles.
So Angeal, what's the deal with dumb apples?
The official name is Benora White. The trees bear fruit at random times during the year. Because of that, the townspeople affectionately call them dumb apples. The local farms had plenty of them to spare.
Oh really? So you stole them?
We were poor, Zach.
Nice excuse.
But even then, I had my honor. The largest Benora White tree grew on a wealthy man's estate. It was rumored that those apples tasted the best. But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
If he was a friend, you should have just asked for some.
Honor can be quite a burden at times.
Ain't that the truth?
And what exactly does this have to do with me?
No story is not worth hearing.
What? That's it? Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
So let's run through this. Always try to answer your emails. So yeah, if you guys want me to run through this without the new game plus and everything and actually run through it to the beginning, let me know. I'll be more than happy to reset it and get back to where I was at. Or we could do it all over again, but if you want me to do that, let me know in the comments and I'll be more, or yeah, let me know in the comments and I'll be
The
more
unit
than
will
happy
set
to
off
help.
an explosion. That's our cue.
The diversion will allow us to infiltrate.
Right. I'll set the bomb inside the fortress. You'll charge the front gate and
Uh-huh. And?
indulge yourself.
You got it. That's what I do best. Come on, B unit. You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Begin mission.
We hold the line here. It's just one man. Prepare to swarm him.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, so if you want to know who these guys are, these are Wutai soldiers. They're basically anti-Shinra. You could think of them as a foreign country that want Materia for power. So they've been at war for years over the control of the, I'd say the control over the Mako. Honestly, the story with the Wutai war, they lost the war. And, yeah, so Wutai loses the war and pretty much gets sent to as outcast. Which, I think that guy went through a bit of fire up there. Nope, yeah, wow, that is a lot. Yeah, there's a little bit of ice.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Shooter! It's Soldier! Damn! Stop him!
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
You think they have like
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
be able to stop one guy, but
Are you in?
Piece of cake. Could have done it blindfolded.
Stay alert. I've heard the Wu-Tai keep a monster around for anti-soldier purposes. It should be somewhere in the fort.
So, if I can take it out, will I make first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion. Run amok and gather attention. Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a cakewalk. Just watch.
so looks like I'm being watched. This is the one test I wish they had in high school. Like, hey, start the diversion
Activating
anywhere I
combat
go.
mode.
I was like, yeah,
Conflict
I was good
resolved.
at that.
Oh yeah!
What, you won around? Look at that. 2 force. So there is a limit to the enemy forces. Of course, I want to make a good grade. Got to get that soldier first class. Make peace.
There he is! Get him!
Honestly, I don't know why.
Activating
Their dogs
combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
That's like unnecessary one.
Activating combat mode.
Anybody's probably. That's what makes you
Conflict
get that.
resolved.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, cheeky bastards got guns, but little they didn't know. They had a secret wall. How do I... Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, I'm just gonna charge at them head first then, I guess. Oh, they're not even here. Okay. That was a cruel joke on me. Oh, that's why. They were doing what I was doing.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Resolving them conflicts. Picking up a little treasure. This is a fake treasure chest. They got me. I mean, you could tell.
Activating combat mode.
Obviously fake. That was a random test in the middle of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah!
Alright, so...
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
We got 4 more units left.
There he is! Get him!
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
The end!
3 more. And this is a fun game too.
We make our stand here! Ready, aim, fire! Give it up! More troops are en route! It's over!
I'll be a sneaky snake because I know where to go.
Huh? I hear a voice.
For the glory of Wu-Tai, we hold the line here at all costs! Fort Tamblin will not fall to a lowly group of thugs like Soldier. The enemy could be lurking anywhere. Keep your eyes open. Soldier is a formidable foe. Still, to protect our homeland, we must stand against our enemies, no matter what. Even if it means our lives. In Wu-Tai, retreat is never an option!
Gave an epic speech as his men were dying. That's awkward.
Retreat! Against bad odds, retreat is the best strategy!
What a coward. Gave a whole epic speech and then still Ran away.
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
So there is one more unit out there.
Good work, Zach. Enemy forces within the fort have been halved. You can proceed to the central area. Understood. Eliminate any remaining enemies you find.
Yeah, no survivors. We want a good grade. Like, do an extra credit. Let's find that last of. Where are they? So we'll take the long way around, because you know what? We'll be in here.
Activating combat
Aha!
mode.
Found them! All it is for where the
Conflict
treasure goes.
resolved.
Oh yeah!
And that's that. We get a good grade. The awkwardness will go well.
Zach, nicely done. We have successfully occupied the fort. I just needed you to keep their attention, but... impressive. You did well. Keep pressing forward.
Thank you. Alright, time to move on.
That must be the central area.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on! See it!
I will say this,
Conflict resolved.
you'll notice,
Oh, yeah.
like, it'll get annoying with this activate, like, with,
Activating
combat.
combat mode.
Anytime you go into a wide open
Conflict
area,
resolved.
Oh
doesn't
yeah!
matter as long as one enemy. So as long as
Activating
one
combat
enemy
mode.
can get through, that's fine. So you'll notice, like, if you see me running up against the wall, that's because of
Conflict resolved.
the way the game's designed. Like, the programming is, as long as there's room for 2 people, aka you and an enemy, it goes through. So you'll notice, like, I'll walk up against the wall, and then notice how no enemies are. They're not spawning, but if you walk enough to where they get enough room, and just eventually they will spawn. Maybe not in this one, but they do it all the time. So we got new news. Alright, so tell me if you guys really want me to check the mail. Ooh, let's read this.
What's this?
That is Wutai's guardian deity, the Great Leviathan. We are the Wutai Army's elite, the Crescent. We serve Leviathan and smite Wutai's enemies. Soldier of Shinra, a query. Is the goal of this invasion to spread your Mako reactors?
Yes. A reactor here would allow people to live better lives. And that includes you.
This better life that you speak of comes at the grave cost of losing our homeland. Pain and despair. That's what you bring. One more question. You have power, so I must ask, why do you use it to cause evil?
Is it wrong to spread happiness through Mako energy? Is that what you consider evil?
I thought we could reason with each other as warriors, but sadly, I was mistaken. Then let us settle things as warriors. Come forth!
I feel like that's a little narrow-minded because you're talking to him and like you're sending your idea and his idea and then you're just putting it together. So it's like, you know, if you really wanted to talk,
Oh yeah!
Why won't you finish me?
Not in the mood.
As long as we draw breath, we will oppose Shinra. Now, finish it.
Oh, come on.
talk about melodramatic. So if you want to know who, like, Leviathan and the other entities there, that's, pretty much primals, like, mini-gods, basically.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
We went against the wall. So they're
Conflict
pretty
resolved.
much gods of the land, like sea, fire, water, earth, stuff like that. They're separate gods. And that's Leviathan. Leviathan is the dragon god of the sea. I believe gods. Yeah, some games portray them as primals, some games portray them as gods, some games just portray them as just regular things. So it all depends on the game you're playing. In this case, they treat them as
Avoid training when
summons,
you can.
not gods, but summons.
2. Protect Wutai at all costs. 3. Ugly Shinra soldier dudes must be punished.
Who are you?
I'm Wutai's greatest warrior. It's over for you because now you have to face me.
A little kid? This area's not safe for you. Go on home now.
You're the one going home. If you want to go any further, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh man. What am I supposed to do here?
Shushu ha! Take that, bad guy! Shushu ha!
Ah! No! You got me!
Ha! That'll teach you to mess
That's
with
like
me.
when
Once
your
again,
little
I saved
sibling is
Wutai.
trying to beat you up and you're the oldest one. You have to pretend not to throw him at a wall.
Boy, that's a lot of energy. Now, back to work.
It's like, how many of you have little siblings that try to beat you up thinking they're stronger? So, we're gonna be prepared. Let's head inside. It's an arena. It's the Turbo Twins.
You must be the anti-soldier monsters.
Activating combat mode.
The monsters. Try not to get, if you ever do play this, try not to get because I promise you it's not a pretty sight. But as you can see, you also gain material, but alright. Level 36.
Conflict resolved.
Soldier second class Zack. Victorious again.
Good work. Now, get out of there. You've only got 5 minutes.
Got it. Director Lazard, are you watching? Gotta move.
There's always
No
three.
time to play. Not good.
That's one more you owe me. You lost your focus.
Yeah. Oh, sorry if your sword got any wear, tear, or rust on it.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
Thanks.
I'm here. I must apologize. Being on site is taxing.
You didn't have to come personally.
This operation will bring an end to the war. I wanted to see it through. Soldier Second Class Zack.
Sir!
You put forth a good effort at Fort Tamblin. I saw it with my own eyes. To be frank, my evaluation is... You diverted the enemy, and successfully supported Angeal. For a second, that was exemplary work.
Zack, do you know the difference between a first and a second? Going above and beyond is always the expectation. That's Soldier First Class. Remember that.
That's like any
Zack,
job too.
Let's go. Sephiroth is waiting.
But
Sephiroth? The
you'll
hero?
notice.
Wow! I'm gonna meet a hero!
At least they gave me a bulletproof vest. Whoa.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Zack, come on. Zack, take the director to safety.
Contact Sephiroth.
Zack can handle it. Now go!
Follow me, Director.
Director Lazard. Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Zack, I should be fine now. Assist Angeal.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, you gotta save before a mission.
Angeal! Angeal! What? These guys aren't Wutai troops.
So this is what I was talking about, like with Leviathan. This is one of my favorite summons.
A summon? Who called it out?
Activating combat mode.
This is the Ifrit. This is one of my favorite summons. But you'll see like a lot of it. Trying to hit him with his wizard is never gonna happen. Oh, there it is. Twice. Gotta keep this going. Yeah.
Conflict resolved.
And I gained a Soul Twister. You think he'd stop turning his back on the enemy?
Holy. Oh,
Genesis.
the missing soldier first class? They're identical.
A Genesis copy.
Copy? A human copy?
Where's Angeal?
I thought he was fighting around here.
So he's gone too.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
It means Angeal has betrayed us as well.
No way! I know what kind of guy Angeal is, and he'd never do that! Angeal wouldn't betray us. Never!
Kind of heartbreaking. But that is his, if you want to know, that is his master, like his teacher. So he is, you know, just like everyone else, like, you know, you kind of like, if you have a teacher, you look up to him. But that is the end of chapter 1. Thank you for all who have watched and stayed. Again, I am just starting out. I do have other videos, Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, but I don't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! As much anymore. I do have Space Marines too, but everybody's playing that. So I am starting out. Leave any comments on, you know, things that you want to see, what I can do to improve better. Also, see if you want me to start over. Like, I could clear chapter if you want me to start, like, from scratch, level 1 character, and go from there. With no New Game Plus materia, if you feel like if that's the way you guys want to do it, or if you want me to continue with this level and just go through the background story. So, thank you for joining me tonight, and and remember, just have fun with it. Again, I'm new. And as like Angeal says, embrace your dreams. If you want to become a soldier, embrace your dreams. So have a nice night, and yeah, just leave comments on things. Talk to you later.